the bibs that we are playing with this year, and the team in the patches are the Southeast Queensland Suns team. Okay, the score so far is 2-0 to the Queensland regional guys. The bibs that the guys wear are one version of our Indigenous bibs. Our regional teams came about through a beloved Suns member named Thomas O'Reilly, who happens to be Laurie, my colleague, his cousin.
Yes.
Tommy's been a player and a coach and an advocate for men's netball for many, many years, and was a friend to all of us. And approached Queensland Suns and said, I want to do some development in the regional areas of Queensland, because traditionally that's where he came from, that's where his mob was from.
Yep.
And he knows how the quality and how tough it is for the guys out there to get these opportunities. So Queensland Suns supported him and said, yep, let's do it. Let's put it out there. Well, we got so much interest that we realised we could field 3 teams. And we did.
And that's great. I'm seeing a lot of talent on court, and these guys coming from regional areas. It's really uplifting to me as a senior player, seeing these little fellas come out.
That's right. And you're from Mount Isa yourself.
That's
so you
it.
know how tough it is for these guys to get this opportunity.
Yep.
Queensland's a really big place. People don't understand that for us to fly from Brisbane to Townsville, which isn't even the top of Queensland, is the same as flying down to Melbourne. So it's a big, big space. So to come and go and get to trainings and practice and have this exposure was a fabulous thing that Thomas organised. Tragically, we lost him.
So seeing these boys come out from Mount Isa and play here is a big inspiration for me. And it's also a bit of a motivator. Tom used to be not only my cousin, who was a bit of an inspiration to me as well. And then you've got Barb, who's the manager of the regional team, also from Mount Isa, and her son's taking the court tonight as well, which is really motivating.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
We've also got 3 boys from Townsville, 2 boys from Cairns, and a player from Toowoomba. Chrissy Rebgetz, our assistant coach to this team, is from Townsville as well. She's been training a lot of the Townsville boys, not just from this team, but from the other 2 teams that we're fielding as well. So what we're trying to do in Queensland is give everybody opportunities, not just the people that can get to us. Yeah. So when we lost Thomas, it was a massive hole created and broken hearts everywhere. And to honour Tommy's commitment to our sport, we decided to get his family to put together the pattern, and they came up with some bibs, and all of our teams now have the Thomas O'Reilly Indigenous bibs that
beautiful.
Queensland Suns
will use. And they also represent our totem as well, which is the emu.
Okay.
So that's
and what was
totem.
that? Sorry,
That's our totem for Kalkadoon people.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that even.
Yeah, so the Kalkadoon area is out in Mount Isa, and the totem's on the bib, and then you got Tommy's name on the bottom. So when I look at the bibs, I see Tommy, I see all our mob out in Mount Isa, and these boys are wearing these down here, and they've got a good lead at 6-0. So that Tommy would be loving this, I reckon.
Oh, absolutely. And to see both like 2 17's Queensland teams in an elimination final together is wonderful.
All the maroon is amazing.
Yes, it is. We fielded 9 teams this year at the AMMNA Championships, so that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
So obviously we're brothers in arms, but both teams want to win.
That's it.
And at the moment, the regional team are leading 6-0.
I watched Phil, the goal shooter in our Southeast team earlier, and he's got a good hold on him, so they're going to have their work cut out, the regional team.
Yes, and also this is our future.
Yes,
these are our boys that'll be playing open men's in the future.
Yeah, and they're going to have people inspiring them. You know, in our open men's team, you've got your Glenn Ormishes and your Mezzers playing in those positions, and I think I've told people all along, you look at those players in those grades, and if you want to get there, you start learning when you're young.
That's right. And the camaraderie here, it has been fabulous. And not just amongst the Queensland teams, but from all the states.
Oh.
You know, on the court, we want to win games. Off the court, we're buddies. We just all love netball together. And we're playing the best in the country. We want to bring out the best in each other.
Yeah.
Great pass there.
Oh, yeah.
But from
there we go.
6-1 is our score. Great pass straight in to their goal shooter.
There we go. There's Phil's amazing hold. Up he goes.
Up.
6-3.
They've found their mojo.
That's it.
So the regional team centre pass.
Open it up. There you go.
Yep.
Nice. I think that young fella Webster in GK, he's been playing really well in defence. He's been a bit intimidating to the other teams.
Yes.
So he's been playing really well. I watched him earlier today too.
Yes, he's actually got a cool head for a young fella.
Oh, yeah.
Nice big high pass. And ball goes up
Okay, can they
from
finish it
Seth
off?
Christensen.
There he goes. Good shot, mate.
And it's now 7-4. Regional lead, and it's a regional centre pass.
I get blown away sometimes, Maxim, that how young these fellas are and they play so cool.
Yeah. They've got
They're
really
nice.
good structure to their game.
Yeah,
In
they're
saying
so
that,
composed.
that's right. I have to say, we've got some wonderful coaches here this
Yeah.
week. Mars, our coach of our regional 17's team, he is from southeast Queensland, but the work that he has done with these boys, they've had two full training sessions. That's all they've got.
Yeah.
And but they've come down for 2 weekends to Brisbane, came together to train, had a few games and a little mini carnival with our other teams. And honestly, look at the way they're playing. They've done so well to get here with 2 training sessions, where some teams have been training for 3 years thanks to COVID.
Oh.
So we're just so proud. We can't tell you how proud we are, and we hope Tommy's looking down on us proud as well. I'm sure he is. He'd be so rapt to see these boys out there having a go, being exposed to our great game. And we've got just nice, neat netball there. Oh, beautiful shot. I think that was Seth Christensen who shot that, if I'm correct, from the normal goal. Yeah. Unfortunately, our team list, the writing is so small, and we're both old people. There we go. Nice shot under the circle. We had an obstruction call there. Goal scored, and it's now 7-6.
7-6. We
Yes.
have a ball game.
That's right. Both teams are back in the game. Austin has possession of the ball now. Passing off and nicely moving that ball.
There we
Oh,
go.
unfortunate. Oh, that was a lucky save.
They've got good hands over these boys.
Yes. Unfortunately, missed that goal. Just lacked a little bit of finger flick at the end of giving that goal, attempting that shot.
A little bit of extra shooter's technique that might have flowed for him.
Yep, oops, unfortunately, foot was over the line. Rogers, and now, whoops, incorrect throw-in.
It's
So
those 1%ers, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that tiny little stuff. Oh, great work by Staton. I was going to say
good
Stratton
job.
then. Oh, bad luck. That was great effort there by the regional wing defence to get that ball. We've got an advantage obstruction call made there. Nope, they're not ready, so up, offside.
There's your
Oh, what a
pressure.
shame.
They want it back.
That's right. And the regional team, no one was breaking free.
No, there's no driving to the ball at the
That's
moment.
right. Or it could have been.
Yeah.
They're good defence,
Yep.
shutting their options down. So,
So you can see the Brisbane team are opening up the court a lot easier.
yes,
And a little bit
Again.
more movement.
they've been training since October.
Yep.
So, 6 months of training, it just pays off in ways. So the passion and the guts that our regional teams have, I'm just so
Yeah.
gobsmacked. It's amazing. It's beautiful. All right, so the Bibs, the Southeast team.
Southeast team's moving
Yep.
the ball nicely. They've got some good swift
That's
passing
right.
going on. Here goes Phil with that nice hold.
We say Southeast because that's how we can tell you the difference, but really it just happens that way. Often we do have one or two from a distance away. Oh my gosh, it's 8-7.
Southeast have taken the lead.
That's right. Regional have to keep their control and their possession now.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Max, isn't the regional team the favourite in this match?
I think so. The regional team came in 4th and the Southeast team came in 5th.
There you go.
That's right. So
You're gonna fight for it.
that's right. Oops.
Just needs to compose himself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. And that's a goal. It's now 8-all. How exciting. The parents must be chewing their nails. Oh. And it's so easy to play competitive against another state.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hard to play competitive against your own mates.
That's it.
Oh, you just don't want to like be seen to be being too aggressive, but at the same time you want to win.
And you definitely don't want to injure anyone from
No.
the same state.
That's right, because you might have to carry their bag on the plane or something.
Oh, so they've given it away.
Oh
The
dear,
regionals have given it away,
Yes.
so Southeast has got the
Oops.
ball back.
had a trip here.
And they're all in this one channel on the
Oh,
one
dear.
side,
Yeah,
so
and
that's the issue there. They need to open the court up.
Exactly. Once it gets down that sideline, once you're in the middle of the court, you really need to try and get to that middle channel again to open up your options.
Definitely. Because once they did that, there was that beautiful intercept there from the wing defence.
Umpire
They've turned it
said
over.
he stepped. And again, I just happen to know this fella's name is Austin. He didn't need to step on.
No.
He could have just landed and waited for the opportunity to arise. No one was defending him. He had no pressure on him. So he could have quite easily just held that. That comes with experience, though. You know.
Definitely.
And you think some of these boys are only 15. I think we've even got a 14-year-old in the teams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And when you see some of the players from the other states, they're like 10. They look 10, I mean. they're not 10, but they're really tiny
There
for
we
the
go.
junior
Good
competition.
hands over, boys.
Yep. And, oh, nice little tricky flicky pass there.
There he is.
I think those two boys have played together for a while. They swaps it here and round the back there.
Yeah, there's a few tricky
Yes.
passes, good connection going on in there.
Right. And we have
There
a
we
goal,
go.
and it looks like Regional will lead by 1.
So
We've got 24 seconds left, and it's their centre pass.
There we go.
So let's see. Oh, great anticipation there by the goalkeeper from the Southeast team. Read that like a book.
Zane is too good. He's got the hops.
Right. Yeah, he saw that coming. That had gold writing on it. Please intercept me.
So they got 9 seconds.
Yep. Reb gets
Good
with a
patience.
feed. And it's tipped out, and there's the timer. Wow. We're in for a tight game. Oops. Time. Yep. Time goes. Yeah. Wow. Okay. They're heading back to their bench, giving each other, high fives or fist bumps. Well done. It's going to be a tough game, but knowing both teams, one of the teams has to back up tomorrow. So that's why it's so important that they play smart netball and don't just rely on the speed of their youth.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the energy to bounce back first thing the next morning is really tough. We can tell it's day 5.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of injuries over this 4 or 5 days
And you
so
can
far.
speak from experience. Finger dislocated and a bone popped out the side and rushed to hospital. And we've seen a lot this week.
It's all happening, but I think that one thing that these guys have on their side is the youth. If they do the right things when they go home, though, and I've been learning all my years I've been playing nationals, my coaches have said it's important to go home and recover.
Yes.
And if these boys are thinking just because they're young, they don't need to, or they only need to do the short version, then they need to realise that recovery is going to get you back on the court tomorrow.
That's right.
And
Exactly
that's what they need.
So we'll leave you now for a few minutes and we'll be back shortly.
Our daily sponsor, C&S Landscaping and Earth Moving, is ready to help you with all your home landscaping needs in Adelaide. They can remove excess soil, pull dig-outs, remove stumps, prep for new driveways and carry out any demolition work. They are locally based in Lonsdale. Give them a call anytime for a non-obligation quote.
We're back.
Here we go. So we went into quarter time, coming into second quarter with the regionals taking the lead 10-9.
Yeah, and they got Southeast have the centre pass, so now they've got to capitalise.
That's it.
And they did. Great feed from Armstrong through to their goal shooter.
They don't score on it.
Oh, what a shame. That was a great pass, good vision. But again, they've just got to take their time. You know, they've got 3 more quarters.
Webster, he's just playing well today.
Excellent.
He's got the hops. All these boys have got the agility to jump around.
Yep. And you know, what's really good is like they could have been basketballers, AFL players, tennis players, violinists. You know, like that. We come from all walks of life, but they're playing some really good quality netball.
That's it.
Considering, you know, some of them are new to it.
Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yes.
Being able to save it from the sideline.
Yep. Nice option there. It was covered by everybody else, and he looked around and he found the safest option. Love players who don't take risks unnecessarily.
Yeah. I was told a couple of times by a couple of coaches, boring netball is the best netball. Safe netball.
Yes. And I have another saying too, that netball wins netball games. You know, people trying to hang under shirts and and all that silly stuff. Just play good, clean netball, and you'll win. You'll do your best.
Here we go. Is he going to pass it off? Yep. There we go.
Right. Oh, nice and steady.
Nice hold. For a team that hasn't trained together much, Max, I'm a bit impressed with the way they're holding and getting it to the circle edge.
That's right. See, and look, just nice, clean breaks. Oh, good work trying to get, just flick that back in.
And all that knowledge has come from Mars, I reckon.
Yes.
He's just told them, open up the court.
Yes.
If you turn it over, get straight back into defense.
Yep, and if you see it, release it.
That's it.
And that's what they're doing. They're not second guessing or taking, you know, the wrong option. Never mind, good try. The first hit was great. The second one, he just crossed the edge, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
they just need to set it up here. And Phil's got it, has he? There he goes.
And that's
up
a goal.
And in. He's a sturdy-looking fella for under 17's and goal shooter.
Now I think we've got Chase in centre, is that correct? Yes. From the Southeast team.
Oh, yep.
And we've got Seth shooting, Big shot, misses. Okay, regional end up with it again. Oh, gee, what great.
Middle corridor, beautiful.
That's right, and balance on the court. For such a young group of young men, to have that balance on court and not cross into each other's channels is really good foresight. Give them a few more years and they'll be great. Not that they're not great already.
1%er again, that foot on the line.
Yes.
And like you said earlier, Max, they'll learn from that.
They will. They will. And just being here, win, lose or draw, you know, just being exposed and playing against the standard of netball that they're getting is fabulous. Okay.
Here we go. Can Southeast bring it down nicely?
Yeah. Oops.
And that
pass was just out of his reach, so
And that
Regional
comes back
picked
down
that
to
up.
that ball placement on the pass.
yes. And look, I coach, you know, open men's that still don't have that skill of placing the ball. Again, and I'm a coach, guys, so that's what I do. I have this theory that anyone can chuck a ball, but not many people can choose the right option, choose the right pass, put it in the right speed, at the right strength, in the right place, at the right time. So when you add all those layers, it's like, wow, there is a lot going on out there.
And the right passing style.
Exactly.
Overhead. Shoulder.
So we've
chest
got,
pass.
yes.
And these boys on this court tonight are just...
They're doing it without even knowing they've got it sorted. Okay, good work
Zane's
here.
going to set it up here. What have we got? Southeast trying to get it down.
And again, they're opening up the court a bit now.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful pass into, oh dear. Armstrong just picked the wrong option there. Didn't realise he was still going through. That's Blake Armstrong. But
There you go.
normally that would have paid off. Unfortunately, Seth just kept running through.
So
That
Blake's been
communication.
impressing me.
Oh, yes.
I watched him in a game earlier, and he just opens the court up when he's in centre or wing attack.
Yes, and I actually saw him play goal attack in one game. And
I saw that one.
Yeah, he shot this awesome goal and it like swooshed straight through, and like the joy it was like, oh my God, it scored.
Yeah. I was surprised to see a C on his bib this afternoon. I went, man, this little fella can go everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so the
There we
regional
go.
team score again, and it's 12-11. Goal for goal we are. Oh dear. Again, just a bit high. You can see some of us are a little tired. It's been a long, long week. And exactly what you said about that rest and to prep for the next day.
Yeah.
It's so important. And some parents and players, you know, when we talk to them, we say, look, it's tough. Oh, we've played tough netball. You know, we've played in carnivals. It's different. It's a different tough. Mentally, physically, psychologically, you know, emotionally. Another shot. We've got a 13-11 result, and regional are leading.
Wow, this is great. This is so awesome to watch.
Yeah. So regional, they've got just, again, beautiful court balance.
Yeah.
And lots of open space to drive into. Nobody's crowding anybody else.
You've got the centre and the wing attack at 10-2.
Yep, that's
And the goal
awesome.
shooter and
Levi,
goal attack,
nice
look at
little
'em.
spot to the front.
Oh,
Attempts, unfortunately misses, and we've got goalkeeper tips it out. So regional end up with the throw in. Look at that, it looks just so cool, casual as way past that off.
and even the passes going in, they're not rushed.
No,
They're doing so well, these boys.
maybe that's a good thing about being young. They don't overthink things, they just get on with it.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh dear, just a little bit too much edge on that.
And goal shooter couldn't get his hand on that one. But
That's right.
they go straight into defence,
Yep.
which is great. I've noticed straight away both teams tonight, Max, they're not dropping their head when things go wrong.
No,
They're
no.
getting straight back into defence,
Well,
which is awesome.
Exactly. Just now, like the wing defence from the regional team stepped just straight away back straight into defence mode. You know.
There you go. Goal shooter
Well
finishes
done.
off all that hard work as well, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Takes them to 12-14.
Yep. The game's starting to speed up a little bit now. I
Yeah.
think. It's almost like they've warmed up. It's like, okay, I'm here to play now. Levi just pops that ball in.
I often think that the first quarter is like a suss your player out and the style of play they have. And then by the time you get to second and third, you're ready to roll. And I think that's
right.
what's happening tonight with these boys.
I feel the same as a coach, actually. You know, I put a combination on that can cover everything. And then I suss out what the opposition's got to throw at me.
Yep.
And if I've got to counterbalance it or counteract it. And definitely, I mean, obviously these boys have played each other before.
Yeah.
But
no.
finals just puts that extra pressure on.
Definitely.
And Seth Christensen is feeling it now because like that's their second or third ball maybe that he's just put a bit too much edge on it, or the player wasn't quite ready to get to it. But he's not going to give up. He's going to fight till the end.
No. So they use the sideline to get down.
Yep.
They get to the 45, and there we go.
And the timing of each drive was really good. Oh, beautiful
That
goal
was
there.
just beautiful play down the sideline there. Goal shooter
Beautiful
finishes it
netball.
off.
Really nice netball. And
This
if I'm
boy.
correct, I think the goal attack from the regional team is Justice Mungie Ryder.
Yes.
And we've got a swap coming on the court. Looks like Brock Attaway might be coming into goal shooter. And Levi Basutul Till is coming off for a rest. He's done a great little job. He gets a good front space.
Definitely.
We have Southeast have scored again. It's now 16-13.
And their centre pass, so they can go 2 here.
Yes.
Let's see what they got. Oh.
So we had
Didn't quite
Austin
get
Wood out
around.
of play. And may I say, he is not stopping. He is in every single movement. Got to love that in a goal defence.
They've got some energy tonight, these boys.
Just contacts whilst the player has possession of the ball. Yes, he must
There we
be
go.
so tired, considering, you know, we have games early in the morning and then late at night. And oh, good centre
Hands
pass.
over. Hands
Yes.
over everywhere.
Nice hold. The shooter had a really good hold there, but just moved out of position. As much as the goalkeeper didn't come back with him, the wing attack wasn't comfortable giving it to him because he knew it could be intercepted.
And to have the smarts to have that patience
To
at
hang on
this
to
age,
it. Yes,
it's mind-blowing at that age.
good work. So Seth's come out. He's going to get that ball back. Yep, nice, clean, open drive. And now he cuts to the front. Now that way, that feed there gives you 2 options.
Yeah.
When we coach in netball, we like to always have at least 2 options coming towards us. Well, that's the 2 options in the circle.
And the boys used it nicely then.
Yes, they do it well. Oops.
Jane Webster coming from nowhere.
That's right, and that's what happens when you stand flat and wait for the ball to come to you as a goal
Exactly.
shooter. You won't let that happen again.
I've got to mention Zane, his dad's actually playing here as well. So
Yes.
they've made it a family affair.
I've racked my brain in the years that I've been with Queensland Suns. Have we had a father-son combination before?
Not that I can think of.
No. I know we have a mother-daughter combination in umpiring with Leanne and Brooke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Leanne Quilter and Brooke. They're
Nice.
a family
That's
connection.
a new thing.
Yeah, and Leanne is our matriarch. She's the eldest Queensland Suns member we have. She likes me to, she struts around, like everyone needs to, look after me. I'm special.
So they had a beautiful turnover then, and they've given it away.
What a shame.
And you got the goal shooter there saying just calm.
Yes.
Calm the farm, boys.
That's right. Just nice and easy play. The regional team have got possession again. And they're only up by 1 goal. Let's see if this makes it 2. Nope, not yet. And his foot
he's
must have
out.
been out of court. What a shame. Wow.
Oh, no.
Never mind. And as much as a player, you sort of go, did I? You
Yep.
don't have time to think.
Get
Drop
into
the
it.
ball and get back to your spot. Yeah. Oh, another step.
That play to the umpire's whistle.
That's right. Don't wait.
And it's handed over again, so they've got another chance here.
Yes. Third time lucky.
Oh,
Oh,
Zane.
dear.
Oh, where'd he come from?
He was.
Oh, he's up limping.
He was behind, but I actually think as he came through, he tripped over his own player.
Yeah, held ball. Okay, so the intensity's gone up a notch here in this game.
Yes.
Both of these teams want it.
Yes. Great tip from goal to wing defence, Rogers.
Neither of these boys in this team are going to give it up easy
No.
tonight.
No, not at all. Okay, he's going to fake down and puts the lob in and goal.
There it is.
Oh, and it's only 57 seconds to go, so I think that may have taken 10 seconds, that goal. It felt like 20.
The regionals
For
go
us
out
anyway.
by 2,
Yes.
and then Blake gets a hand to that one in wing attack.
Yep, and again, just such a casual
Ah.
pass there. Oh my gosh.
And that
these
shot.
boys.
Coaches
boys.
teach
Yes.
shooters, us shooters, for years how to shoot, and he just turns and swishes it like that, nice and easy.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Pio just feeds just
beautiful.
so casually. And